Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Premier League Talk, where we dissect the best league in the world, which is the Premier League. Without any further ado, we got 10 matches to go through, and let's get this started. Ladies and gentlemen, we start off with the glamour fixture of match day 1, which was Liverpool versus Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. A thriller of a 1-1 draw. Both teams were up for it. Both teams attacked. Both teams had their first set of chances. And I think one of the reasons it had so much spice is because of the Moses Caicedo saga, if you get. But we all know that both of these teams were, how do I say, the underperformers of last season, because we all had high expectations for them. And I think this game symbolizes that, hey, last season was last season. We are back. Chelsea and Liverpool are back, and they might be contenders. And that just makes the Premier League more and more interesting for the months ahead. Both teams showed a real hunger. Both teams wanted to win. And I think at the end of the day, a draw was probably the best result for them to start off the new season. I think looking forward, both teams would want the same thing, and that is consistency. Because last season, these two were the most inconsistent sides in the Premier League. If you look at Liverpool, they can come off with great results like beating Manchester City and Manchester United at Anfield, and the next game they lost to, oppositions they should be winning against, in the likes of Nottingham Forest and Bournemouth. Well, Chelsea, let's be honest, last season Chelsea couldn't get the ball in the net. But now, I feel like these sides are really back. I would say for Chelsea for now, this season they should be aiming to get top 4. Both should be looking to get top 4, but who knows? They might be even up there challenging. Now we talk about the champions. The treble winners of last season. Obviously, I'm talking about Manchester City, who faced Burnley in the opening fixture. Well, what more do you have to say? Manchester City were just Manchester City. A comfortable 3-0 victory, Haaland scoring 2 goals, Rodri putting the cherry on top for the third. It was basically a perfect Man City performance. Even though Burnley had spells where they looked good, but Manchester City managed to weather them and show the overall quality. Speaking of perfect performances, let's talk about Newcastle, who completely dismantled Aston Villa at St. James's Park with a 5-1 victory. Wow. I'm going to be honest, guys. Newcastle look like they're title contenders. Wow. Like, I have no words. Like, I was expecting this game to be a tight, attacking affair, but wow. Newcastle just completely dismantled Aston Villa, like I said it in the intro, but I don't know what to say. But what I can say is Newcastle might be right up there with potential Premier League winners, because looking at this performance, I can really expect more. I know we're early into the season, but wow. I thought Champions League football might be a burden on them, but wow, they were just too good. They were too good for Aston Villa. If Newcastle keep playing like this, then Tanside can expect trophy in a very near distant future, because wow, the performance they did, I mean, like, it still shocks me. Wow. But for Aston Villa, with not only with Tyrone Mings getting injured like that, it wasn't a good day for Aston Villa. But luckily, they've got a game in a week's time to bounce back and put this embarrassment behind them. Speaking of title contention, Let's talk about Arsenal, who started their campaign with a 2-1 victory over Nottingham Forest. It was a perfect performance up until they conceded that goal. And then things started to get a little bit of rocky. At the end of the day, they got the 3 points and they got off to a winning and Kurtia going on the score sheet. And well, Saka with an absolute beauty. But if I had to say one negative in Arsenal's performance is that they need to be killing these types of game off early. I'm not going to dwell too much on negatives. They got off to a winning start, and that's what's most important. Now let's talk about Tottenham Hotspur, who started life without Harry Kane. I'll be honest, not seeing Harry Kane in a Tottenham team sheet is kind of weird, but I'm not gonna get deep into it, which in the first half was a thriller as both teams attacked with Christian Romero getting the party started, and then Brentford came back with two quick fire goals. And Emerson Royale basically realizing in the dying embers of the first half. But the second half, it was a bit of a cagey affair, as both sides looked for that one goal but couldn't get it. The final pass wasn't there, but overall, I would say a good result for both of. Also, Brighton started a new campaign with a 4-1 victory over New Boys Luton Town. United facing Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace won that game through an Edward goal that came in the 49th minute. West Ham faced Bournemouth, which ended up in a 1-1 draw with goals from Gerard Bowen and Dominic Solanke. And finally, Fulham versus Everton, which Fulham won through a Ducott over a goal. Are Everton gonna be relegation contenders again? We don't know. Finishing off with the Monday Night Football, which was a clash between Manchester United versus Wolverhampton Wanderers. Honestly, a game Wolves should have won, but I guess United's quality showed with a Rafael Varane goal in the 76th minute and a couple of brilliant saves from Andre Onana, the new Manchester United goalkeeper. There's a little bit of controversy in the end with a penalty decision that didn't go in the way of Wolves, but a win is a win. United are off the ground with 3 points, and we'll see what the rest of the Premier League season holds for these two. It's been your boy, Stewie17, signing off. Make sure to like and subscribe for more Premier League recap.